Oh, no, 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 no. This does not last long, you guys. Hey dolls, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, you know what to do. Go ahead and click the subscribe button below and become a part of the family. My name is Z and I love to do tons of fun feminine content on this channel, so if that's something you're interested in, please be sure to press the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. All of my social medias will be linked in the description box below, so now that you know everything you need to know, girl, let's go ahead and hop into this video. So you guys requested and I freaking delivered. We are going to be reviewing today. Dun, 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 dun. Sol de Janeiro's Brazilian Crush, you guys. You requested it, and so I had to go on the hunt for it. Now, what I will say is this was kind of hard to find, you guys. Well, it wasn't necessarily this one. I was looking for the Gourmand one, which I think is like an orange yellowish packaging. That one was sold out, the yellow one. This was the only one that I could find that was in stock at the time, so I went ahead and picked it up. This is the Brazilian Crush, and this is Cheirosa, I think it's called. It says on the front that it's number 68. I don't know if they're all numbered different. I'm not really familiar with this brand. I just tried it out because you guys requested it for me to try it out. It says it's a perfume mist. So is it a body spray or is it a perfume? We're gonna find out. It says Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. I'm so happy to see that it has that pink dragon fruit in it because I am a fruity gourmand girly, so that makes me happy. I am really kind of cautious and fearful to see that it says Brazilian jasmine on here because oh my god, you guys, how many times can I say this? I am not a floral girly. I'm getting into florals, but I am not there yet. You guys need to give me a little bit more time. Jasmine for me is just a very strong floral scent, and it's just, I have a hard time with jasmine, and I have a hard time with rose. I also have a hard time with magnolia. All of those type of strong floral notes just don't mix well with me, girl. I don't know why, but they don't. But you guys raved about this. This fragrance have been going viral as well all over TikTok, and people just keep talking about it and showing it. Like, I get the aesthetic of it is cute, but people were raving about this, so I was like, I have to go ahead and pick it up. This was $38, you guys. I believe you can get it from Sephora or you can get it from Target. Well, they were selling it at Target at one point, but when I went, they didn't have any left, and I could not find it online as well. But I do know that at one point it was at Target because I saw in one of a girl's vlog that they had it there. But you can definitely get this from Sephora. It does cost $38, and this is a 3 ounce. I also believe you can get it on Sol de Janeiro's website as well. They have 2 different sizes. I think a 90 ml and then another size, I think it's a 180 ml. And I believe the 180 ml is the $38 one and the 90 ml is $24. Now, girl, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know, I'm an honest reviewer and this is gonna be an honest review, okay? Listen, $38 for a body mist that's 3 ounces? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, I could see if the lid was all rhinestone with Swarovski crystals, and I'd be like, okay, I see why it costs so much. Like, y'all had to put a lot into the packaging, you had to put a lot. But girl, $38 for a body mist, y'all need to watch it because Bath and Body Works, they have fragrance mists that are $17.50, and even that to me is a lot. And their fragrance mists are like what, 10 ounces, 8 ounces. I think their fragrance mists are 8 ounces for $17.50, and even that to me is like, what? Because a fragrance mist is not a perfume. It's not gonna last a really long time. It's just there to freshen you up, and you really should be layering it with a perfume and lotion if you want it to last longer. So girl, $38 for 3 ounces, that's like $12, and that's more than $12 an ounce. I don't know, Sol de Janeiro. Y'all better kill it with the scent. Now, y'all can see this is perfectly packaged. It still has like the shipping plastic all over it. I will say the packaging is cute, okay? It's definitely giving me Pink Pilates Princess. It's definitely giving me like basic vibes. It's definitely giving me cute but basic type vibes. And the only reason why it's cute, if you ask me, is I do like the print on the front, like their logo, and I also do like that the packaging is pink. They do have other colors as well, and the other colors are also cute. Like, I do like the color of the bottles. However, this is plastic. This is not any type of glass bottle, so still $38. You're not selling me on $38 with the packaging, babe. I wish they sold this inside of like Marshalls or TJ Maxx, because that would just be a clutch, because I know that Marshalls or TJ Maxx is not gonna sell this for freaking $38. Like, are you out of your freaking mind? Oh, so let's go ahead and get into the fragrance notes. I wanted to read Sol Janeiro's description of the fragrance just so I can get an idea about like what they were trying to convey to their consumers. Okay, so it just says Brazilian crushed cheirosa. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I'm not completely a genius here, okay, you guys. It says 68 Beija Flor Perfume Mist. So the fact that y'all are calling it a perfume mist is kind of confusing for me, because when you say perfume to me, I'm expecting the potency to be high, I'm expecting longevity to be high, like I'm expecting it to perform like a perfume. So y'all sure y'all want to say perfume mist and not fragrance mist? I don't know, we're gonna see. Okay, so Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. Oh, it's a hair and body mist, so you can spray this in your hair as well, which is good to know. I love when girls' hair smell good. It's just, oh, it's so nice. Okay, so the description reads, immerse yourself in vibrant notes of Brazilian jasmine, pink dragon fruit, and sheer vanilla. Oh, vanilla. I didn't know it had vanilla in it. Now that's one of my favorite notes, so I'm excited. Feels unexpectedly fresh. Cheirosa 68 perfume mist is inspired by the year 1968, when the Tropicalia movement influenced an exciting musical and cultural shift in Brazil. Oh, I didn't know. A celebration of colorful energy. Okay, see, now they're telling me a story, and I feel like I'm in Brazil with those, like, you know, those girls that dance in like feathers. I forget what you call them. My friend actually does it professionally, but they have feathers all over them. They have them at Mardi Gras too, but they have them in Brazil as well. Oh my God. Okay, so that's just what's going through my head. I'm already excited because I already have kind of a vibe in mind. Okay, it says the fragrance family is fruity floral. Okay, I can do a fruity floral if it's not too much floral. The top notes are pink dragon fruit and lychee essence. The mid notes are Brazilian jasmine, ocean air, and hibiscus. Oh, hibiscus. Ooh, hibiscus can be done good if it's with the right types of fruit. And then the dry down is a sheer vanilla sun musk. Okay, let's go. I'm here for it. Okay, so a few other things to know about this brand, just because I didn't know about it and I'm just now learning. They are cruelty free, it's gluten free, it's vegan friendly, it's sustainably sourced, so it sounds like a good product. It also says that they'll send you a free sample of your choice when you make an order. Okay, so now they're selling it. They're selling it. Okay, so let's open her up. This is the packaging, so super cute. I do like the packaging, you guys. Like I said, it's giving me pink Pilates princess. Oh God, you guys, let me get my handy dandy knife. This thing has come in so handy, you guys. I got this from Temu, and it opens literally every single package that I have so easily. I just have to be careful because it is very sharp. And one time I actually cut through the packaging. So what is wrong with me, y'all? Don't pay attention to me. Okay, so here it is up close without the plastic on it. I will say I've already kind of smelled it's leaking through the bottle a little bit. Not gonna lie, you guys. I don't know if you can see my hand is a little wet. It is leaking through the bottle, but you know what? It has an oily little, is that shimmer? Is there shimmer in this? No, it's not shimmer. What is that? It's like oily, so that's good, because most often fragrances that have oil base in them last a lot longer and a lot more quality products. So that is giving kind of a perfumey type vibe, because I don't know if any fragrance mists that have like an oil base. Here's the lid. It's like a matte lid. They do have their logo, Sol de Janeiro, embossed in the lid. I think that's dope. I think that's super, super cool. However, I do wish that the lid was doing something more and it wasn't just this plain white lid. I do wish that the lid was probably gold. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Like gold, or like if the embossed part was like something else. Like maybe the embossed part could have been gold, or maybe the embossed part could have been pink to match the rest of the bottle. I just feel like it's giving, but it's not giving enough. Does that make sense? Again, like I told you guys, I do love the front of this. I think that's really cute. Now, I mean, I don't understand why the lid is on here like this and it is still leaking. So that I don't like. I don't like the leaking. Now, I don't know if I just got like a damaged bottle or what happened, but there is leakage all over here. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, this has some on it as well. Wow, okay, so I can already smell it a little bit and it does smell good, but I need to spray it on me to tell. Okay, I am a little confused that about like the lid. The lid looks like it's sitting over the bottle and not on top of it, which is kind of a little bit I feel like it might be a little awkward. Like I would love for it to be like, can you guys see the edges of the lid like hanging over the edge of the bottle? I don't like that. I just like the lid to fit perfectly on top, just for storage reasons. Okay, let's open her up. Yeah, oh my God, you guys, can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's wet inside. Oh my God, I hope it's not broken. Is mine damaged? Oh my God, mine might be damaged. It's completely wet. Like, look, the perfume is pouring down the bottle. Okay, well, I don't have to spray it. Look at this, you guys. It's wet and it's pouring down the bottle. Okay, so I don't know what to do. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead. Let me get a towel, you guys. I need to get a paper towel because this is gross. Okay, guys, so I am a little disappointed that mine is damaged. Now, you guys let me know if you tried this fragrance. Like, did your bottle come leaking? What is that all about? Like, that's not okay, babe, because it was $38 and like that's a lot of money. You're charging $12 for an ounce, every ounce, and then your packaging is leaking out the product and making I'm losing my product. And I paid $12 an ounce for that. Like, look at this. Can you guys see how much is left in there? Like, I'm imagining that this was full at least to this line, and now it's down here. So I'm just like, did this leak in the box? Did it leak when it shipped here? It was leaking inside. So that's kind of messed up. I don't like that. I don't like wasting product, especially when you're charging so much. So that kind of, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of pissed me off. Okay, so let's go ahead and spray it in the air, even though I can kind of smell it right now. Like, there's really literally no need for me to spray it in the air because I literally can smell it. But I'm just gonna go ahead because I want to see how it sprays. Oh, that's a nice, beautiful mist. Very soft, non-abrasive. Okay, it's cute. It's cute, but it's not doing everything. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, I definitely smell the jasmine, and I do smell a sweet, fruity dragon fruit type of note. I don't smell the vanilla too much in the air, but I'm learning that vanilla is something that kind of comes out on the skin more than it does in the air, unless it's a really heavily based vanilla note. There is a strong musky note to this. This is much more of like a perfumey type of fragrance. I don't know how to describe it, but you guys know, like, it's not gourmand, it's not floral. Well, it is floral, but I wouldn't classify it as just floral. It's not necessarily fruity either, even though there is elements of fruit in it. It's giving me like a perfumey type of fragrance. I don't know how to describe it because it's not aquatic. It is fresh, but it's a perfumey note. Like, that's the best way for me to describe it. To me, this is giving me fresh floral perfume. Yeah, the fruity note in here is not fruity enough for me. I need the fruit to stand right up next to that hibiscus and stand up strong next to that jasmine. And I feel like the jasmine and the hibiscus and that element of that fresh note is kind of overpowering the fruit a little bit. Like I said, I do smell the fruit in it, but it's just not enough for me. There's also like a slight little citrusy note in there, and I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I'm getting kind of a citrusy note. But this is definitely more of like a perfume type of fragrance. I think it's a very pretty fragrance. I can definitely see other girls, like why girls like this. I could definitely see other girls wearing this and it being really, really pretty. I feel like if I smelt this on another girl, I would be like, oh my gosh, she smells so good and fresh and clean. That's how I would describe this, like a fresh, clean, floral fragrance. The dragon fruit is really nice, but not as strong and as potent. I feel like you need to put a little bit more dragon fruit, and I feel like I also needed to smell a little bit more of that vanilla in there as well. Yeah, this is definitely a daytime scent. I would definitely say this is more of a spring type scent. It is kind of, I'm not gonna lie you guys, it is kind of hurting my head just a little bit here. I am getting kind of a faint like headache right here at the front of my forehead, which I think is just from the jasmine and the florals. For some reason, florals do that to me. If they're really, really strong and potent, it will give me a headache and it'll start my allergies up. This one isn't necessarily starting my allergies up too much, but I can feel like a sinus headache coming right here. So I know now that I really kind of have to be careful when I wear this. It is very potent. I will give the fragrance that, okay? So if I would say any reason why you would want to pay the $38 for this is because it's very, very potent. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and spray it on our skin and let me see what I think about it. Girl, I already got it all over my skin from when I spilt it. Like, do I actually need to spray it on again? Ooh, okay. Okay, so on my skin, I'm getting much more of a dragon fruit, like more of a fruity note. Dragon fruit, and I smell the hibiscus a lot more than I smell the jasmine. That's so weird because in the air I definitely smelled the jasmine very potently, and I don't really smell it that much on my skin. It's definitely more of a hibiscus and dragon fruit going on. I do smell that vanilla undertone. It's not very strong, but there is a vanilla note there. It still smells quite aquatic and fresh to me as well. I don't get the musk right now, but maybe the musk will come on the dry down because that is what was mentioned in the description, that the musk and the vanilla was on the dry notes. So we'll wait for that to dry down a little bit so I can tell you guys if it's there or not. It is quite potent on my skin. You guys, it's better on my skin than it is in the air. That's what I'll say to you. However, this is not my favorite fragrance. I don't see myself like saying, okay, I can't live without this. Like, girls were raving about this. They were like, oh my God, it's the best scent ever. You can't live without it. It's so freaking good. No, girl. Like, this is just my personal opinion, by the way. Like, obviously go and smell it for yourself and make a decision for yourself. But just me personally, for my style, being a gourmand girly, this is not that for me. I feel like I have Ariana Grande fragrances that are way, 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 way better than this. So, oh wow, it's actually dissipating on my skin quite quickly. Oh God, it lasts longer in the air than on my skin? What the heck is that? Oh wow, this is going down so fast, you guys. I can barely smell it on my skin anymore. There is a musky element in there, but like I said, it's very, very light and faint, as well as the vanilla notes as well. I would say it's definitely much more of a fresh, floral, fruity note on my skin as well. This is not my favorite fragrance, you guys. I don't think I would buy this again. Maybe I'll warm up to it. Maybe if I can find something that I can mix with my perfume collection with this, then I will buy it more. It's a nice fragrance. Don't get me wrong. If you want to smell like a fresh, clean, pretty girl, absolutely go get this and try this out. $38, is it worth the $38? To me, in my opinion, absolutely not. I don't feel like it lasts that long on my skin. It did have an oil base when it spilled out onto me, but now that it's drying down, like, it's not there anymore. Like, I don't freaking smell it on my skin. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Oh, no, 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 no. This does not last long, you guys. You will have to spray this an awful lot, which I heard, and you guys can tell me if it's true or not, if you're like a perfume critic and you know a lot about perfumes. Comment below. Is it true that certain perfume brands will make their perfume fragrances, the longevity, very, very weak so that you use it up faster, and you spray it and you use it a lot and use it up faster? I heard that that's what they be doing to get you to continue to buy. They make the fragrance smell really good so you love smelling like it, so you keep spraying yourself over and over again, but you use it up faster and you have to buy more quicker. Is that true? Somebody let me know. There's also an element of a cherry note, which I did not read. A cherry note. Is there cherry in here? It doesn't mention cherry at all in the fragrance notes, which is so weird. It does say ocean air. That must be the fresh note that I'm like smelling. The lychee essence, not really. The jasmine's there, sheer vanilla, and sun musk. The musk is there, it's just really faint, you guys. Wow, it's going down so quickly. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into rating this fragrance. Okay, so first off, let's start with packaging. She's absolutely adorable, obviously, for obvious reasons. She has the aesthetic. She's giving me pink Pilates princess, you know, basic on the go vibes. I think this is cute if that's your aesthetic. Me, however, do feel like this could have been done a little bit better. I do feel like the lid could have been a little bit better. You could have done something a little bit different, especially for it to be $38. You know what I'm saying? $38 for a 3 ounce. Like, give me something in the packaging. Give me a little bit more in the packaging. Like rhinestone, the Sol de Janeiro letters, like something. Just give me something. You could have just put 2 little rhinestones on, like right on the opposite ends of this, and this would have took it up for me. But I just feel like it's so basic. The lid, it's the lid that's killing it. The bottle, I don't mind it being this basic. I think it's kind of cute, but the lid is just no. I also don't like the way the lid sits on top of the bottle like that, and it kind of caves over. I really wish that the width of the bottle fit to the width of the lid. That's one thing I didn't like. I also just feel like this plasticky like dispenser, the spray part, this is looking cheap to me. This is giving me hairspray bottle. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on with this? This is giving me like room spray bottle cap. Like, I need something cuter. I need something a little bit more elegant than just this plain hairspray cap. I don't like that at all. I think it's cheaply made. Also, you could have stepped it up a notch by just making the actual bottle glass. Like, I would have been like, okay, the bottle's glass, okay, well, $38, I can see it. But the bottle is plastic. It's all plastic. That to me is just kind of like, eh. Also, they marketed it as a perfume mist, which in my head, perfume, I'm expecting it to perform like a perfume. Yes, it's a mist, but I'm expecting it to perform like a perfume. Did not perform like a perfume. Anyways, we're still on packaging before I get ahead of myself. Packaging, so for packaging, I'm gonna give packaging like, I'm gonna give packaging on this a 4.5 because I feel like if you're a basic girly and you're like a clean girl and you're into that whole pink Pilates princess type vibe, and then you probably will like the packaging. Also, the packaging is pink, so that's another reason why it gets a few more points than me. But when I look at this bottle, if this bottle was clear and not the color pink, I would probably rate it a 2. Actually, I would rate it a 0. But when I look at this, I have to be honest with myself. If the bottle and the packaging wasn't pink, I would probably rate this a 0. And I probably wouldn't even look at it in a store. I wouldn't even pick it up. So for me, you guys, I feel like this is overhyped. I feel like it's overdone. It's not what it's supposed to be. Also, for it to be leaking, you guys, leaking before I even took off the plastic. I take off the plastic and it's leaking the product. Look at how much product I lost. For it to be $38 and I lose that much product, I just feel like the packaging is not done that well if it's leaking when it's shipping. I don't see any places on here where it could have spilled out. I don't see any cuts or any holes in the actual packaging. So I'd have to assume that the lid itself is not good, and that is why it is leaking all everywhere, because there's no other cuts or holes in the bottle. It was coming from the top, like coming from right here, which makes me think, yeah, this little pump thing is not good. It's cheaply made. So for packaging, I'm gonna give it a 4.5, and the only reason why I said it's getting a 4.5 is because the bottle's pink, y'all. If the bottle wasn't pink, it would be a 0, okay? So now let's go ahead and get to price point. The price was $38 for a 3 ounce. That is more than $12 an ounce. Absolutely a rip off. $38 for this? Absolutely not. The longevity was not there for you to charge $38, my friend. The longevity and also the packaging is not there for you to charge $38 for a body mist or a hair mist or a perfume mist, whatever you want to call it. If you ask me, this is a body mist. It does not perform like a perfume at all. So perfume mist is a little misleading. I did not like that, but it's okay. I'm gonna give it a 0 on price point. I don't feel like for 3 ounces of a body mist that doesn't have the longevity performance and has basic packaging that it should be $38. I don't care how good it smells. Like, it's not even based on my opinion. Like, I'm a gourmand girly and I love gourmand scents. I'm not even basing it on the fact that the notes in the actual fragrance I actually don't like. I'm not basing it off of that. I'm basing it off of sheer like your packaging, and the performance of the perfume. The performance of the perfume is low, my friend. So $38, I think no. It gets a 0 on price point. I think the only reason for you dolls to go out and buy it is for aesthetic. Like if you want to set this up for decor on your like vanity or somewhere around, you want to do something like that, absolutely go ahead and get it for that reason, but it's not worth it in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get into Potency. Potency to me was actually really strong. When I sprayed it into the air, I got immediately a burst of the scent. However, I will say I did start to get a sinus headache because I do have allergies when it comes to floral notes. But the Potency I think is great. And when you initially smell it, it's super strong. I would give Potency on this a 5.5. It's a good level of potency. However, the longevity is the opposite. It literally, it's gone off of my skin. It's gone out of the air. I don't smell it at all, you guys. And that's just in a few moments of us sitting here. This is probably the first time I'll be able to give you an accurate longevity test while I'm sitting in the video filming it. It's gone. It's completely dissipated. I will rate the longevity of this a 0. I will rate the potency of this a 5. I think that it is pretty potent when you initially spray it, but the longevity just isn't there. If it maintained that potency level a longer period of time, I think it would have brought the value of the fragrance up for me, but it just didn't. Okay, fragrance notes. Do the fragrance notes marry well together? I think that if you are a fresh floral musk type of girly, you're going to love the fragrance notes in this. I could totally see that. Just personally for me, as I stated at the beginning, I am a gourmand girly, and the fragrance notes for me just did not work, okay? And then also they mentioned that there was a vanilla in it. I didn't get the vanilla too strong. The vanilla is definitely a base note. It's definitely way in the background. It's definitely very, very faint and light. To me, you get more of a musky note than you get of a vanilla note on the dry down. So that for me just wasn't there. I was hoping to get more of that. I did smell the dragon fruit quite a bit more on my skin, which I absolutely love. However, the combination of the jasmine and the hibiscus with the dragon fruit, it kind of overpowered the dragon fruit because you have all of those floral notes and then you only have one fruity note that's trying to stand up against all of these floral notes. So it just was a little overdone with the floral for me. If you are a fresh floral girly, like I said, you're gonna like it. But if you're a gourmand girly, this is not a must buy for me. Absolutely not. Like I said, packaging, aesthetic, if you're gonna buy it for that, that's one thing. But if you, I just feel like you could invest your money into better fragrances, in my opinion. So for fragrance notes, I'm gonna rate it a 3 for me. I think it's okay if you're a floral girly, like I said, but if you're not, it's just not for me. It's all right. It's not a bad fragrance. It's just not my style, if that makes sense. Definitely check it out and smell it for yourself. Maybe it'll grow on me. And like I said, maybe I'll be able to mix it with something else and it'll smell great. I do know that Sol de Janeiro has other fragrances like vanilla fragrances and stuff like that. I saw a hot pink one that I'm on the hunt for. I'm hoping that that one will smell a little bit better. It's just this particular one I'm not a huge fan of. All right, dolls, so let's go ahead and rate this fragrance overall, considering that it is overpriced and that the longevity is not there, and also the packaging is bad because it literally was leaking on me. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this fragrance a, I'm gonna rate it a 2.8. And the reason why it gets a 2.8 is because the bottle is pink. That's literally it. And also because the dragon fruit note I did like, I just didn't get enough of it. You know what I mean? So this fragrance gets a 2.8 for me, and it's basically off of the aesthetics. It's where the points came from. I hope you dolls enjoyed this video. So thank you so much to the dollies who suggested this fragrance. If you have any fragrance suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I love trying out you guys' fragrances and all of your suggestions and just seeing your sweet, cute comments, even if it's an emoji. I absolutely love it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you tried this fragrance out, what you think about it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why? Why not? I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye, doll.